I would like to once again welcome you to Hope on a Hill from St. Stephen's SCK Redhill. I'm Rev Muratha, Vicar in the Diocese of Mount Kenya South. I would like us to think about this reflection of aligning yourself with the King. And this is the anointed King, not the king or political king, because this alignment is the one that confused even the Israelites when Jesus Christ came, because they thought a Messiah who would be political would come and deliver them. And this surprises us more and more, because we find surprise meetings in our lives that occur for reasons that are even beyond ourselves or have no clear picture. Though a divine appointment, sometimes it may deal as a blow or bring us into confusion. In 1 Samuel chapter 25, we see this woman by the name Abigail. Abigail was a wife of Nabal. And Abigail was a very, very wise woman. And we see God protecting the anointed King David by seeking mercy from him, because Nabal had insulted David, the king, when David had sent a servant to go and look for food. And Abigail, the wife, heard about the insults. And that is why she begged for mercy. And by seeking mercy from David, the Messianic king, in verses 3 and verse 35, Abigail brought about peace to all his house and also to his people. We remember David. Though previously he had the chance of killing Saul, but he refused to lift his hand against Saul because it was Lord's anointed. And I am looking at the political sins and also the spiritual sins that are happening today. We see politicians insulting the anointed ones, speaking ill of them, and even some pastors speaking ill of other pastors and other congregation denominations. It's a surprise. You could be having a chance to insult or even to kill. David had this chance, even to kill Nabal and his household. He had the chance even to kill Saul the king, but he refrained from doing that, showing that the Lord sovereign, he sovereignly directs all the events. I heard one of the politicians saying that the priest wants to go back because of the Offertory. It could be true, but the way he was putting it, it was an insult to the church. The church has the ability to insult. Jesus had the ability to insult, but he did not. So Kenyans and mostly Christians, let us have a meeting with our God and let him teach us. Abigail was a woman, and is a woman of discretion and wisdom. She knew what would happen to her family through his husband, and therefore she did what a prudent woman would have done. The chapter now focuses attention upon the longest speech by a woman in the Old Testament. And I wish we could have leaders who could have speech that are very long, that are bringing peace in the nation. I wish even pastors could have speeches that would bring peace and hope to our nation. And concerning the Lord's anointed, Nabal asks, who is David? The politicians are asking, who are these pastors? Who are these bishops? Who are these reverends? Who are these Christians? Who is David? Who is the son of Jesse? Those were the questions that this foolish Nabal asked. I don't know you as a politician or a Christian or a man or a woman, if David would stand here and ask, who is this foolish politician? Who is this foolish man and woman who insults the anointed of God? Who is this pastor who is insulting the other anointed. Let us align ourselves with the anointed, and we shall be blessed. And the land will be healed. We all stand on the same footing before the eyes of God. We need to understand who God is. Like Abigail aligned herself, he makes us part of his bride, the church, Jesus Christ, like the way Abigail did. Abigail aligned with David. Let us commit ourselves to Jesus Christ and seek his mercy. And by so doing, or in so doing, he will make us part of his kingdom. The church will be the church that he bought with his own blood. And the servants will be his servants. The leaders of the nation will be the leaders anointed by God, who fear God, who do not insult God, because this is what is making me and making my heart sick. It is in him that we live. It is in him that we walk. It is in him that we have our being. In Acts chapter 17, verse 28. It is in him the nation stands. It is in him the nation walks. And it is in him the nation has its being. The leadership should understand this. This is Hope on a Hill. I'm Rev Muratha. May the Lord bless us.